Hello.
What be a happening?
Nothing much. Just making a coffee. Haven't slept all night. I'll be right back. Get my coffee.
Alright. Need to get my computer adjusted here, everybody. Hello, Henry. How are you, my friend? We got a little bit of computer problem here. Won't take but a second. Henry, how are you, man? Good to see you. Craig, good to see you. Hopefully, we'll have a good night. If anybody wants to come up, we have put the StreamYard link in the thingy, and I'll keep putting it in the thingy. As you know how much we all like to put things in the thingy. I know I do.
In the thingy.
In the thingy.
What's going on, Henry? What's going on, Tim?
Tim. Woo! Tim's in the house. Tim. We've dropped the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come up in the panel. Tim, I'd love to hear about your trip to Canada.
Kinda, eh?
Trip to Canada. I know you went because the Canadian government came and called me and said, hey, do you know this guy? And asked me to vouch for you to let you in. And I said, yeah, he's all right. You can let him in. Big Tim saying hello to Big Jack.
Still been up all night long.
What have you been doing all night long, being up all night long?
Working on some content for another channel.
Isn't there a song? Up all night long. Isn't there a song like that? Something about being up all night long? Or maybe that's Let's Get It On.
What's that song? Cocaine. Be up all night long.
I know you guys don't want me to sing. Hey, it's Kiko. Why you seeing none? Let's get it on. I think that's what I was thinking of instead of Let's Sleep All Night. Or maybe the Big City Lights or something, you know. But Kiko, it's good to have you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We've dropped the link. If you want to come up in the panel, we'd appreciate it. We enjoy talking with everybody. We are back from summer vacation. Marvin Gaye. Okay, Marvin Gaye song. But what song do you think? What song's in my head? Let's Get It On Tonight. Is that Barry White? I don't know which song I got. I'm old.
Lorelei, what's wrong with him?
Good news is Lorelai's working. She's making money. Let's get it on. See, okay, so let's get it on. See, I know I'm not crazy, man. I told you, man. I'm one of the smart people on the internet. Just ask me, I'll tell you. Let me see. I forgot to do my monologue, which everybody hates. So it's August the 15th in the year 2024. 2024? 2024, not 24. Craig Jason, listening from the kitchen, making some. I like angel hair pasta. I actually hate most pasta, and the only one I really like is angel hair pasta. And I really like the angel hair whole wheat or wheat pasta. Ah, go with the sauce I made last. He's making sauce. Did you make fun of him, Jack?
Huh?
Huh? What'd you say?
I said you're trying to eat. It sounds like you like the healthy stuff.
Well, I am on a diet. I got a big announcement. That's really all I had for my monologue. It's 7 o'clock. It's hot as hell. Today's date. That's pretty much it for today. I have no other BS. Uh, all night long, the Commodores. Okay. See, I'm telling you, man, there's like 8 or 9 songs, right? Where they had that kind of smooth, up all night, loving you tonight vibe. I know there is, man. I bet you even Lionel Richie did one. Or Lionel Richie. Kiko says, so is sleep apnea. I've been there and done that years ago, been using the sleep apnea. Oh, all right. So obviously, I was not the one having a sleep study done upon. If you couldn't tell, that was Lorelei. See, Craig agrees with me, Jack. Why are you making fun of the whole wheat pasta, dude? Man. Prefer the whole wheat pasta as well, but is it getting hard? It is hard to find.
I'm
We
too
can only
poor to
only
even buy the cheap stuff.
What's that?
So I'm too poor to even buy the cheap stuff.
Well, yeah. What we're going to talk about Jack's dire need. You know, we only have one brand of whole wheat pasta here. We can only find one brand. So, Joe and Jenny's Journey is in the house. How are you? Good to see you tonight. Hey, Kiko, but let's talk about the sleep apnea BS a little bit. I'm going to tell you some things. And you know, Kiko, you're going to be able to relate to this. And so way back when I weighed 460 something pounds, I did use a sleep apnea machine for about 10 years and hated it. Always hated it. I dropped a couple 100 pounds down to the 300 where I'm at. And my sleep apnea greatly improved. So I threw the damn thing away. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Scotty B in the house. Good morning, everyone.
Scotty B.
Did everybody greet and say everybody? Did everybody say hello to everybody? Is everybody giving Lorelei a thumbs up? All that good stuff?
She's working. She won't see it.
First world problems, huh, Kiko? It is a first world problem. So I got rid of it. I got rid of it. Hated it. And part of what I found out was I was actually getting, and it may be a contributing factor, not a complete, just a slight contributing factor in my lung disease and my lung failure. Granted, I was exposed to a lot of different chemicals in life, a lot of bacterials and a lot of viruses in my life, but I also used that damn sleep apnea machine, and I believe it was a contributing factor. Oh, we need to start putting everybody's comments of Jack. Why aren't you paying attention?
Huh?
Man, Jack, you're dropping the ball, buddy.
What?
Joe says, good evening to me, the king. He says, chat, thumbs up done, ads done. Excellent job. Remind me to give you a pay raise.
Hey, James.
Joe saying hello to Tim. Tim earlier said he had a great vacation. We want to hear more about your vacation. Oh, sorry, Scotty, I blew you off. I know what it's like to to get a summer break. I like to know who I talked about getting a summer break. Well, talk to me, buddy. You and I can work it out. Hey, David, just want to hear about Jack. Dire need. We're going to talk about it. Hello, Tim, Craig, everybody, Kiko. Everybody say hello to James. I'm glad you guys are saying hello to everybody. Make sure you do the thumbs up. Tim, J3, he's saying hello to Scotty B. I've used mine 99%, almost 100% since I started a year ago. Well, I can tell you this, Kiko. I know you feel better on it. I know that. Scotty, A. James, and J3, and Henry, Big Henry. Mississippi Henry's in the house.
Mississippi.
Kiko saying hello. Scotty. Howdy, James from Craig. Froze my tail off. Low temperatures of 50. Yeah, when you went to Canada? Well, of course it did. You're used to, you're used to an average temperature of about 85. So, many years ago. Many years ago, there was a young,
Long time ago.
long time ago. So, all right, very exciting. Very exciting night. First, let me invite everybody to come to our house on August the 31st at 5 p.m. We are having a cookout. It is tropical shirts, Hawaiian style, tropical style dress. So if you're not dressed appropriately, you can't get through the door.
I'm just gonna walk in butt naked.
Yeah. Craig is saying hello to Henry. Henry would love to be in the 50 degrees down there. We were in the upper 50s here about 3 days ago in the mornings. It was like 58 degrees here.
I wouldn't mind
I need
that.
to come up, but my beautiful chef is cooking. Ooh, what's she cooking? Show us what she's cooking. Kiko, I have never used a CPAP no, I have used a CPAP for many years. I understand that you've been using one for many years. Now, have you had to upgrade your systems over the years? Because I had one for about 10 years, and I went through like 4 different ones. I wore them out.
Yeah, keep them clean so you get infections and stuff.
Yeah. But have you seen the TV commercials for the non-CPAP machine? Where they put an electrical device and you control it, like set on a timer. So when you go to sleep, like from 10 to 6 a.m., the electrical device stimulates and keeps you breathing. So probably $20,000 or $30,000 since it's new on the market. But I got a feeling my wife, if she needs a the CPAP machine, because we don't know yet, we go back to the doctor in a couple of weeks. She would probably
stop breathing when she's like sleeping or something.
Yeah, she's been having trouble with her sleeping. Tim says his sister was complaining about the cold weather. That's funny. All right. Scotty's asking me, which I appreciate, because our doggies are near and dear to us. Here's she's definitely going to have permanent damage, which really makes me sad because I was the one that she was with when she got loose and got hit by a car. So if this is her one bad leg and foot, she can do all kinds of things. She can do all of this, but this she can't do anything with. And so what makes me sad is, here's my Filipino cooking book, but if this is her foot, she now kind of walks, when she puts weight on it, it kind of winds up like this. Or actually like this on the outside. Because she can't control it to get it to do this. So it does that. And I know it hurts her. We're doing laser therapy on her. And what saddens me, when she tries to go fast or run, she'll try to put it down and her whole arm collapses because the whole arm's not strong enough. And she hits the ground on her chest and her face. And then, of course, the other component that I know is different she got hit by a car doing what, 30 to 40 miles an hour. I think her lungs and her heart are permanently damaged. She has nowhere near the stamina or the breathing capacity that she did before. But thanks, Scotty, for asking. She's my dog. And what I'm worried about is if this gets worse, is it going to develop a callus, which might be okay, or is it going to develop a sore and we may have to amputate the leg after all down the road? Kiko says, insurance only gives me a new machine every 5 years. Mine broke last month. Ordered a new air pump and changed it with the help of YouTube. See, that's why YouTube is so important. Laura, I'm going to tell you. I can't, James, I'm going to get to you in a second, James. I can't tell Lorelai to do any damn thing. You should know better. And James, I'm drinking one of your beers, by the way. This is the last bottle of beer. And I'm drinking it before everybody comes over on the 31st because I don't want them to drink it. But I can't tell Lorelai to do anything. She's at work, but she may phone in here in a little bit on her break. But here's something that you guys might find funny. Last weekend, we went to the Little Rock Zoo. No, Tulsa Zoo. One of the zoos that we've been to. And I got the camera, and this is just when we got started. And I'm talking to you guys, and I don't remember who was all on there on the live stream. But I'm talking, and I try to, when I do videos live like that in public, I try to be fairly quiet. I try to be fairly quiet. And I try to talk normal. Apparently there was a person over here mouthing off about those damn YouTubers, how sick and tired they were of damn YouTubers. And of course, I didn't pay any attention because I was focused on you guys and the camera, but Lorelai heard it, and I guess it...
Oh, shit. Whoops.
But she didn't say anything, which is good. And of course, the person wasn't brave enough to confront me, do a jack slap his ass. But I just think it's funny because James and Kiko, what Lorelai came back to me and was pissed. She said, doesn't that idiot realize that everybody goes to YouTube to learn everything? Uh-oh, he's speaking to you, Jack.
Hold on now. I'm like multitasking.
Because me no even speak English.
I don't know what the hell I said.
He's trying to test us, Jack.
Because nobody teaches me nothing here.
See, Kiko, I was blessed. The insurance I had at the college while teaching gave me one every 2 years. So I was, lucky in that aspect. But Google Translate, come on, man.
I'm doing others.
I don't even have Google Translate.
Live stream.
What, now I got to go out on the internet, Kiko, and find Google Translate? Jesus. Man. All right, Kiko, I'm going to make you happy. See if I can copy that over here. I wonder how Ronald is doing. Has anybody heard from how Ronald's doing in the Philippines?
We haven't heard too much from him.
All right. Oh, that's funny. So it translates to I can't speak Tagalog. I can't speak anything, Kiko. I can't speak anything.
I'm surprised this fellow still let me make videos.
I did copy and paste, Kiko. I learned that in college. I learned how to cut and paste in college, buddy. That was the way to cheat.
So you don't hear. So everybody doesn't hear you clicking on the keyboard like.
Uh, you know, you got to cheat once in a while.
Hey, Craig.
I'm lucky enough to speak English. Yeah, I can barely speak English. Craig Parrish, good to see you, my friend. We've missed you this summer. We miss all of you guys this summer, and summer's not over, and we have more trips to go. Craig, you're invited to come to the house on the 31st, by the way. It's a Saturday in this part of the world, 5 o'clock. Tropical shirt attire, mandatory. Kiko says he's still struggling to paste the link. Scotty, he don't want to speak Tagalog. He doesn't want to. If he wanted to, he could, right, Scotty? If he would just put forth the effort. We got 18 million people in the house. That's real effort. Kiko could learn. Craig, Kiko saying hello to you. We do appreciate you being here, Craig. From the far, far land down under. Oh, but yeah, I thought that was funny, Kiko, that, you're Googling or YouTubing things and, that's what Lorelai was pissed about Sunday when we were in the Tulsa Zoo. So, Craig says, wife's birthday's on the 31st. So good for you to throw a party for her. Absolutely. Bring the wife, the kids, the entire family, man. Love to have you. Maybe we can cook you some shrimp on the barbie. I ate shrimp today, by the way, and yesterday. I'm on a diet.
Where's mine? Is it in the mail again?
It's in the damn mail. I'm sorry it didn't get there. It's
I'll
wrong.
let you know in 4 months how it was.
I seasoned it really well and I shipped it to you. Tim says, I should correct that to say I speak English. I speak American English. There you go, American English. I speak whatever the hell I want. I don't care. I picked up a lot by osmosis. Oh, you did not over the last 23 years. I picked up a lot through body language and common words. So I actually, Lorelai knows this, and she warns people. She gets new people around us, and they start running, and she's like, now look, David can't speak it, but he's really good at understanding what the hell we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they keep looking at you.
Well, that and just, I did several courses years ago on body language. And sometimes body language can tell you more than anything. Big Joe says, I'm going to be down this way, David. I'm going to be down this way. Down this way. Down which way?
Caller does not have the letter U.
Jack, you're perfect in grammar.
Galore is a Filipino last name.
Maybe you mean I'm not. See, I've had too much beer, James. I can't read Joe's writing. And it's a text typed. I can't read it. That I'm not going to be down this way, David.
Perfect.
Right. Color and color. Like mold and mold. I was a mold expert in my former life. And you can spell mold 2 different ways, either with a U or not with a U.
Color is not you.
Luckily, Scotty says I have a beautiful translator. Woohoo! I have one too, if you didn't notice, Scotty. But a lot of times I tell my wife, I don't care. I don't want to know the drama. I don't know what's going on. You just keep me out of the equation. Unless there's money involved. Well, Jack, Mr. Kiko is saying, well, not down under, young man. So what has everybody been doing for the summer? I know Jack I know exactly what Jack has been doing all summer, which isn't summer in the Philippines, but it's summer in America. Nothing, because he's dead ass broke poor with nobody to help him out.
Mm.
He's stuck. He's stuck.
Mm.
He barely has food to eat. And then I'm being serious. I know what Jack's been doing. Jack's been struggling. But what else has everybody else been doing? Tire, yeah. And we do the first one as Tyree, not Tire, Tyree.
That's my homie Tyree.
Oh, hell. What did they just say? I had a pop up. I had a pop up real quick. It just said hot. Weather extremely hot. So Lorelai and I have been doing a bunch of little traveling, a lot of little things, a lot of day trips. We haven't got to take any big good trips, but you know, it is what it is. We're poor, so we can't get out much. Kiko's been sleeping and
Must
golfing.
be nice. Must be nice, Kiko.
Yeah,
Around
Jack
a,
would love to
around
go
a golf here is almost $80
to go golfing in the Philippines.
Yeah, on a crappy golf course.
80 USD?
Yeah, you get like 2 or 3 free beers out of it, but that's nothing.
Because they got like hookers at every hole?
Nope. You have to pay for the cart. You have to pay for the driver. You have to pay for the whatchamacallit, the other guy, the caddy, that loves just to take your ball and throw it or put it anywhere he wants.
That has me thinking, Kiko, I need your help. Need your help. Jack and I need your help. You guys are going to think I'm. Oh, his tire popped this morning. Kiko, I need your help. I'm already planning my next vacation to Canada for next year. Nice. Why don't you come down here to the good part of the world, to America? Just saying. Henry's taking care of things. I can head to the Philippines around December. Wow, good for you. Well, Henry, as you know, if you need anything, we're all here to help you. We pay between $25 and $34 for an 18-hole golf course and a cart. Okay, Kiko, look, Jack and I had this debate earlier in the week. You, and I'm 99% sure it was you, Kiko, who knew what the multi-cab or the tut-tut type vehicle that we talked about a long time ago that was used here on golf courses. And it wasn't a Gator, like a John Deere Gator or one of those things, and it's not a golf cart. But I remember you knew what that was called. And Jack and I were searching, or I was searching the internet to try to find it. But I can't remember what that, because we were talking about the importation of multi-cabs and tut-tuts and bullshit like that, and how they can only be used for agri-farm use, stuff like that. And I remember somebody on one of our live streams, I actually pulled up a picture on the recommendation of what you told me it was called, but we just don't remember what it's called. Henry, do you know what part of the Philippines you're going to go to? Nice. The Mrs. Kiko and I are going to Florida next week to help my son move into his. He really doesn't want your help. You know that, right? He just wants you to give him some money, get him there, and then get the hell out as quick as you can. And you know, college kids always hate it when mom and dad stick around more than 35 minutes. So, but it's good of you. It's good. If you don't mind me asking, which Florida school is he going to? Is he going to one that we know, one we want to cheer for, or one we hate?
There's a multi-cab right outside my gate right now. And there's another one straight down.
Is that one still blocking your driveway or your entranceway?
There's another one out back. That's a multi-cab out back. I want to slash his tires.
Scotty says he's going to start a GoFundMe so Jack and he can go golfing. Well, Scotty, that disappoints me. I thought you were going to say, I'm going to start a GoFundMe account so that we can get David and his beautiful wife a beach house. But no, that's all right, Scotty. I get it. I see where you're coming from. It's not called a multi-cab, Kiko, but it was used on golf courses here. But they were calling it something else, I'm telling you.
But they all boil down to a multi-cab.
Huh?
They all just boil down to a multi-cab.
Well, they do, but it was something else that it was referred to. And I know Kiko or somebody who golfs knows this because they told us what the term was. I Googled and went, oh, yeah, you're right. They do have those. Andrew's going to go to Davao first, then I'm not sure you're going to play by ear good. Are you going to stop by and visit one of Lorelai's many friends in the Philippines? Or are you just going to hang loose? 3-day max is in August, by the way, which is hot. Oh, University of South Florida. It's a good school. It's a good school. No, it wasn't an easy golf cart. Man, I wish. The K-Series vehicle. Let me look that up. Hang on, maybe that's Kiko.
They're pretty much the same. It's like they're right-hand drive and you switch them over. The right-hand drive.
I gotta find that. K-Series. Yeah, the Chrysler K car was a piece of garbage. And then they turned it into a minivan, which revolutionized the world. Well, I'm not seeing the picture. I'm trying to Google the picture and it doesn't come up. Now I just want to give me a freaking Volkswagen Golf. Oh, man, dang it. I'm not having any luck with that. Let me get back over and get caught up. Henry says, where at in Mississippi are you located, brother? From Craig. We have a lot of good followers down in Mississippi. We do. We have a lot of them. So the Mississippi boys are wanting to know where each other are. They can get together and Mississippi food. Beach house, how do they keep the walls of sand so they don't fall apart? We use rice. We make our own homemade glue out of rice.
You gotta use a sticky rice.
That's it. Henry's in Gulfport. Not to be confused. Yeah, the Oak, man, they were junky cars. Gilbertville. Yeah, I did some home searching in both places. Yeah, you guys are close together. You really are. You're not that far from each other. I am having trouble finding a good picture of that vehicle. The internet now just wants to throw me up freaking old Chrysler pieces of garbage. But man, oh man, I want to. You know me, I'm kind of like a dog with a bone. I'm gonna figure it out one way or the other. But apparently, I'm gonna be doing that. All right. Kiko says 40 years ago at this time, he was in Kessler Air Force Base down in Biloxi. We were down there a couple of years ago fishing. Cushman cart. All right, let me look that up. Somebody has to save me.
Not a Cushman Eagle.
That's them. That's them. Exactly. Good job.
Attaboy.
Good job. That's exactly them. I mean, you guys want to see? Let me show you. You're going to get to see it whether you want to see it or not. That's just how this live stream works. Scotty says, I did raise enough money for a beach house for you and your wife, but Jack and I had to eat and do some other things. Long story short, I'll have to raise more money again. Well, all right. As long as, you keep working on it, I won't hold it against you. India was in a Kessler a few days ago. Let me see. I got to remember how to show you guys things. I've been away from the internet for so long. That's right there. See it, Jack?
Mm-hmm. Which one?
I remember there's one that has kind of like the windshield and the flatbed is what they were. These I remember also. But this is what I remember. Good job. Pay raises around.
We have one like a couple like that. You just they don't have the windshield or roof or anything like that. But use those to rake out the bunkers.
Ego says only people with cushy jobs got to drive them. Well, so Kiko, what color was yours? Henry, I'm working on a Cushman cart right now. See? That's good. Is Cushman the same brand of vehicle that makes the carts for the mining industry? Tim was at Kessler from 87 9. Wow. Small world. That's amazing. My dad used to work at International Harbor Stock. Japan at the time, okay. But you got kicked out of Japan? No, you got kicked out of the Philippines. And now you're going to go back and hope they don't remember you. Henry. Mm-hmm. That looks like a aircraft tow truck. Yeah, I would agree. I agree. Or a luggage cart at the modern airports. Yokota Air Force Base is where Henry was. I live about 3 miles as the Cal Pros north of Kessler. He lived. Very cool. See how much we learn on this live stream, Jack? Now we could only get somebody to give Jack some food to eat.
Some cigarettes, some water.
Water. His people, as have abandoned him, they won't reward him for good behavior.
Yeah, his own millionaire mother and her family here, they don't care.
Yeah. They've abandoned Jack.
Yep.
And he's probably tired of listening to my rah, 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 you can do it
Oh,
speech.
oh, and the new thing is, I heard as of yesterday, that need anything, I'm supposed to call my mom.
You want me to
How?
call her?
I lost my T-Mobile phone. I can't get a hold of her. She blocked me on Facebook.
So the
I tried
woman
to
that has
call
blocked
her
you and blown you off and
and
made you
send
so,
the olive branch to my brother. They
yeah.
don't answer. And these lazy here, they don't do nothing.
Do you think everybody's scared of your rich mother because they know she can turn off the purse
So,
strings?
supposedly that she's really busy. Well, a businesswoman doesn't have to be at the golf course all day long. All she does is sit and watch cameras on the laptop.
He goes that he's been there many times. Craig is dropping a link. And remember, guys, you don't have to ask permission. Just drop a link or share anything you want to share. You really don't have to ask permission. If you got a jacket, you don't have to ask. Got Dina? Is that how we pronounce it, we think? Probably not knowing me. Ah, yes. Back Bay, Ocean Springs. Great. Yeah. We were down in Ocean Springs and Bay St. Louis. Craig wants to know why. Why have they done this to you?
I have no idea. I'm sure you guys know about the Filipinos, and they have nothing, absolutely nothing to fuck with. I'm sorry, but it's like chismis to talk BS about somebody just make themselves sound better.
And just in case
I'm
people
sitting
don't
there
know,
minding my own business. House ain't all tore up. Theirs are all tore up.
but just in case people don't know, Jack's mother's Filipino. He's half Filipino or Filipino. So Jack is a half breed.
Mhm.
So
I,
if
I,
you're wondering,
mm, I wish I wasn't.
so he may look like my twin brother wearing blue tonight, but he's actually a Filipino.
Mm. I got to keep the yellow beard going just to
So
hide how much weight I've freaking lost.
so Jack's mama, who controls the purse strings for the whole entire Filipino clan, and we know how this works, right?
Because she was a gold digger that went for foreigners that were in the service, and they died off, and she took the money. Now she's sitting on millions in the golf course, a whole bunch of properties.
Right. So
And
it's not like she's
I haven't
poor.
talked to her since the 16th of February when she told me to go F myself and blocked me. She had to send me money. She's supposed to send me $1,000 a month. I should have had that in the contract in writing.
And when was the last time you received that payment from her?
I haven't seen nothing since like the first week. Like right after I got out of the hospital, the first week of February.
Right. Right. I remember that. Craig is only a few miles from Ocean Springs. We liked Ocean Springs. It was a cute little town. So we know how the Filipino hierarchy kind of is and goes, right? And so my vision would be this. Look, she got lucky. She worked the system. She got married, made some money, or inherited money, which
Inherited.
allows her to control the purse string. And we know rich Filipinas ourselves personally. And I've seen this behavior in them. They want to control the minions underneath them. And if a minion doesn't suck up, or if the minion will step out of line a hair, then there's punishment to be rendered by turning off the purse strings.
It's pretty bad when I like envisioning her beating the shit out of my dad by like Alzheimer's, and he can't fend for himself, and he's laying on his back, and she broke the sliding closet doors in the house. He's laying on his bed, he can't do nothing. She's yelling and screaming at 1:30 in the morning. And today is the anniversary of his death.
Well, I'm sorry for that, Jack. Anniversaries are really hard when there's somebody that you care about.
I was crying earlier. I was,
I mean, it is.
I'm in this situation. It makes it even worse.
And you
That's
know,
these people that help me that can, and they won't. I don't know why.
well, and I think part of what you're probably feeling is you know that if he was still alive, the situation would not be the way it is.
Hmm.
And I know that you're in a situation now where you can't even get back to America. Too, and if you got back
I
to
couldn't
America,
hop on a jeepney.
right? So you can't even afford to buy rice and chicken, more or less, getting yourself back to America. But if
Mhm.
you're able to get back to America, then you could basically take care of yourself, work, because you can't work in the Philippines being a foreigner, even though you're half Filipino, because you're.
That's why I'm busting my butt on these other channels that hopefully do better than my main channel does on YouTube.
Kiko, crab mentality is about right. And then once they get to the top, I don't know what to call that, but it's a bad position. And we know women here that have lots of money because of their spouses. And they control their friends and their network, who gets to come over for parties, who kisses their ass. If you don't kiss their ass enough, then you don't get the free food. We see that. So I know where Jack's coming from without ever having to met his mother. But we get where you're coming from, Jack. We kind of understand the hole that you're in and how hard it's going to be to climb out of it. Brand new channel. Woo!
It's kind of oldish, but I haven't done nothing on that thing.
This is
We
one
do
of
a
Jack's
live stream.
channels. The bear poking. Hey, hey, hey. The bear poking adventures of Jack.
I think we just only did like one live stream on that one.
Yeah, it's a good name, I think. It's a good name. My man Henry says, a few like that and they don't like me because I do put them in their place. Look, Henry, you and I, I'm telling you, and we've met in person and broke bread. Henry and I are probably twins in a lot of ways. I'm prettier, you know, but I'm with you, Henry. Craig is dropping another short. Yeah, and let me give myself a shout out. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Share this live stream out with you guys would. Do a thumbs up. Watch all the other videos. Give us a lot of money so I can buy a freaking beach house. And look, I'll make a deal. I'll make a deal right now. If we can raise $3 million for me to buy my dream house, I promise you, I will give Jack $100,000. Right here, you heard it.
And then you'll make this video private, listed.
My man here said, yeah, but I can still lie about my age. Well, that's true. My beard's getting grayer. I noticed that this summer. I think I'm getting grayer.
You got 10 likes now.
I think I'm getting older. So what has Craig been doing down in Australia? We know what Kiko's been doing and Tim and a few others. What has Craig been up to?
Where's Vince? He's your friend.
Vincent, what's his name again? What's the racist guy's name?
Vincent.
Vincent. I don't know. I haven't seen hide or hair of him since I dressed him down about his poor behavior. Really haven't seen hide or hair of him.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to know is how Ronald's doing. I really do. I really want to know how Ronald's doing. And I know Gary made it to the Philippines, but I don't know anything more than that. I don't know if anybody's heard that how Gary's doing or how Ronald's doing. Craig says he's doing the same old, same old. Michael, I think Jack saw Michael the other day, right? Drunk
And
again.
doing his normal, bragging about money and stuff, and I don't want to hear it, so I don't even join.
Oh, that's what it was. The last time I saw Michael, he was e-begging so hard.
He had a ticker on the bottom damn screen.
It was funny, and you gotta love Michael because he's a drunk, right? So you gotta excuse this. So he was e-begging really hard for money in one sentence, and then in the next sentence he was talking about how rich he was.
Yeah.
God,
House for
you
3 mil,
gotta love people, right?
apartment, he got a van, he's got
Yeah,
money locked up in his safe that's nailed to the floor.
yeah. And it's got like forty
On his
thousand
live
dollars.
stream, I'm sure people know where he lives at. He's just like slowly doxing himself.
It was
He's gonna
just
get himself freaking
funny.
robbed, and he can't fight nobody in that. He's all messed up.
Oh, Craig heard Vincent on Boss Hogg's live last night. I don't know Boss Hogg personally. Was Vincent behaving himself, or was he acting like his normal racist, selfish, drunken ass? Which Ronald? Ronald, the professor, the Master Chief. Craig says that he's heard Ronald's doing good. Haven't heard anything about the rest of them. I'm always curious. I don't know how Tony's been doing. Has anybody checked in on Tony? Is he sober? Is he alive? I mean, did he ever get his house built? You know. But Michael was really funny. I mean, I gotta admit, I thought it was so funny. Kiko must have seen Gary. He says Kiko is sorry. Gary is adjusting. He has an apartment. Okay, no AC, no screens on the window, but he's adjusting. Hey, look, I had no screens on the windows in anywhere we lived in the Philippines. That's why I got eaten by thousands of mosquitoes. Get some
Did you,
damn
go,
screen.
did you get those big loud lizards in the house?
Oh yeah, yeah. That and the damn worms. The millipedes creep me out. The little millipedes is what really chapped my ass in the Philippines. Those oh man, they creep me out. Forget the cockroaches and the rats and the toads and mosquitoes. Those damn little I don't know what they are, but man, they bug me. Craig says, being nice, setting them up as usual. Well, good. Okay. Setting them up and hammering them down. Ronald from Seattle. Yes, Ronald from Seattle. Kiko says, Tony is okay, good. I'm glad he's doing well. He's in his new crib. Wow. I thought he built a house, not a baby's crib. Why would he need a crib? Come on. That was funny. Come on, somebody laugh. That was funny. You patronizing bitch.
Thank you.
Well, they're all good people. And I'm sure deep down Vincent's not as big as racist tool as he is. And, Michael seems to be a really great guy if he wasn't drunk all the time. I mean, I think if he was ever sober, and look, and I tell this to his face when I talk to him, look, if you were sober, you'd be quite interesting to talk to. Kiko says, I told Gary he does need to get out of that and experience life. Yes. He's not in America. Kiko, good for you. And he does. You got to get the hell out of the apartments there and wander around and experience the Philippines. One, to truly appreciate the Philippines and the people of the Philippines, the food of the Philippines, and then also appreciate where you came from. Because, whether we got destroyed by the typhoon and everything for us went to hell, and I really need to make a video about the 5 things I learned, but, or you have great luck in the Philippines and everything works out great. But why would you want to just stay indoors? I don't get it. And that's something
Hey, I take offense with that.
Jack is trapped indoors because he literally doesn't have a peso to go get a Jeep.
Last night, I gave my man's guy 17 pesos. He had to chip another couple pesos so I can get 2 packs of coffee.
Wow. So even if Jack wanted to leave, he has nowhere to go because he can't afford to go anywhere. But I agree. And Kiko and guys, that was part of the problem Lorelai and I ran into. I wanted to take off and wander in the Philippines. My foot was really bad, and that was a bad problem. So I get she was protecting me because she knew I couldn't go very far, but I thought it'd been really cool to go wander, explore, probably stick my nose where it didn't belong, but we didn't do that. So I would agree, Kiko. Oh, Tim just met Ronald. Really? That's how is he?
Gary's running his 13th. What the?
That's a lot.
You're living the high life for no reason.
No, he's paying a big price for no screens. I guess they saw him coming, right?
Yep.
Does he have a lady friend yet? Now, knowing Ronald probably has 3 or 4 lady friends already. I don't know what he's going to do with those lady friends, but he probably has them. Tim, I haven't met Ronald in person, but I get the vibe, and I'm a really good judge of character, that Ronald's a solid guy. He would be a blast to hang out with. And I think he's a really good overall human being. So I agree with you. Kiko says the only time he spent indoors was asleep. Well, we did other things indoors, Kiko. Just saying. But I did. But we couldn't. One, my foot was bad. We should have never went to the Philippines when I was still in a cast. That was a bad mistake. But she was always worried we'd go into an area that we shouldn't be in. And me being a big, fat, white guy, I stick out like a sore thumb, right? So, Tim, you're right. Ronald is a funny man. He's a good guy. And, yeah, I'd be happy to hang out with Ronald. Ronald's a character. So, and I think he truly is a good guy. I think Jack's a good guy, or otherwise he wouldn't be, co-hosting my stuff for me.
I get paid the big bucks. That's why I stick around.
Jack's just the poorest foreigner I know. Michael says he's the richest.
Yeah, he'll be complaining about you can't pay a water bill. What? You got millions. I'm sitting there broke and I can't even eat, and he's bragging about that. I'm done. That's what I did. I'll just drop out.
It wasn't my wanker in a cast, buddy. but it was a bad timing. I'm gonna say that. That was a major factor in our failure. But not to pick on Michael, because I do like Michael. But I'm gonna pick on him anyway. I thought it was really humorous. Him and I were discussing this, and I asked him. I said, "Well, Michael, in one sentence, you say you have all this money, all these properties. Why are you asking people on your live stream here to give you money?"
Yeah, Michael's his apartment is so good. That's where he does his live streams because he doesn't want to move all his stuff, so he can drink all he wants to at that apartment. And he's got his bodyguards to babysit him because his wife doesn't want him leaving at night to go home wasted.
Well, and Michael told me, he said, well, here's the deal. People need to give me money to my channel. Then I will go out in public and make videos for them. So wait a minute. You want people to pay you to go out and look around the Philippines and to make
You talk
videos?
about buying cameras and doing editing and
Uh, you
stuff
gotta
like
laugh.
that. Oh, and putting the kid, her kids, well, yeah, Melanie's kids and the other girl's kids, that all 8 kids through university or college or something. I'm like, those other kids that aren't yours or Marlena's, you don't have to worry about them.
Well, college is really cheap. We've offered to pay for a whole bunch of people's college. And I'm telling you, I'm poor and I'm begging for a beach house, but we can send people to the college. Tim says he's going to have lunch with Ronald really soon. Tim, do me the favor and tell him I said hello and let him know I'm thinking of him. I'm glad he's adjusting and he's doing well. And if he needs anything, to reach out. Michael is still in the same apartment. Yeah. But he says he owns other houses or apartments, is what he
That's another apartment, and that's where the kids are at, and the wife, and the dog, and his wife bought really million peso freaking property that wants to extend. He was bragging about when he was begging for money.
But I just thought it was funny because I like Michael, but I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. You sell pizzas, but you want me to give you the money to go out and buy all the ingredients and hire the workers so that you can give me a pizza later on in life. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Tim Kiko is saying, tell Ronald hello. We all like Ronald, right? Ronald's a good guy.
I sent him a message, but I'm like busy.
Yeah, Craig, we've offered to pay for everybody's college. Now we have a situation I don't want to get into because it's going to make me want to poke my goddamn eyeball out. But with her sister and the kids and all this bullshit drama, because man, freaking heads get big. We've offered, and we've helped. The other day on one of these, channels. Oh, by the way, I've started a new group. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Did everybody know that I've started a new Facebook group. It's a support group for people that is involved in the Philippines in any way, shape, or form, or at any different level. So if you've just started to get to know about the Philippines, it's for you. If you've been married for like 50 years like Kiko, it's for him. And we're going to share and collaborate and talk about things. And so I started that about a month ago. It's a Facebook group called, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Well, who's laughing at me now? David, where's all the new iPhones, Sugar Daddy? Yeah. We're supposed to be, well, somebody got really mad the other day and told Lorelai, I'm going to give you back everything that you ever gave me. Like, well, great. Send me back the car that we gave you years ago, and the TV, the rice cooker, the washing machine, the beds, the furniture, the clothing. Just ship it back. Feel free. I'm not going to argue with you if you want to give it all back. Here's my address.
Or secret crew names.
Yeah. Oh my God. But man, somebody's head has gotten big. And I mean big. And I mean big. Because now she's one of the rich Filipinas.
Sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah, I think she's like your mom.
Yep.
Craig says we will put them through, but we aren't bullshitting around with them. They don't start, they don't finish. Yeah. What we offered to do was this. We will pay everything. Lorelai being Filipina and a dual citizen, said, look, whatever university you want to go to, we'll make the payments every semester. We will contract Boom, send it to them directly. No problem. We'll give you spending money. We'll buy your school supplies and needs, right? Sounds great. We got to, no. You got to give me all of the money up front, and then I will pay as we go along so my children knows that I'm the one who's paying for their education. What? Who gives a shit? No, I don't know. Don't speak Tagalog again? Yeah. Jack's going to poke that damn bear until the bear bleeds. I have a Yutang, and I don't know what a Yutang is. I know it's not the orange drink.
Wutan. I'll pay you later. I'll pay you later type shit.
A bitch? You have a bitch?
It's credit.
Oh, credit of oh, that's right. I remember you teaching me that word.
Yeah.
13K, and they cut him off. So Jack owes in the Philippines just for his basic survival 13,000 pesos.
There ain't no beer involved.
And there's not a bit of beer involved.
Not even a soft drink.
Just food. Screw that and good luck. Well, and then what happened with us, the second part of the story about the education was, now I'm going to pay for their education. I don't want your money. Okay, you don't want my money? That's fine. Well, I'm going to pay for their education so they know it came from me, the mother. Like, well, okay. Well, look who's here. And then what we said was, then what happened a week later? Wanted to borrow money.
Now, who in the Snapdragon called me? You know I have doctor's hours. Who's calling me at 9 o'clock? Jack?
Look at you. Damn, that's one good-looking brother.
I had to come downstairs and use the phone because of can't smoke in the house like at the lab, you know. So I just come out here and say, "What's up, fellas?" I can't see who's in the chat. I'm assuming Kiko was there, Craig is there.
Craig and Craig, Henry, all the regulars.
Henry.
Tim, you know,
Tim.
Clear.
Yeah, my boy Tim. Yeah, we had a little 2-hour sit down at the old pub, you know, cup of cokes, and we just chewed the fat, smoked some steaks. I'm planning on we're gonna hang out one of these days down there. I'm thinking about the 30th. We're gonna go down to what's this place called Poppy's Bar and Chill at the Drake Hotel.
Nice.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Well, Jack is starving, literally. No food, but
Jack knows damn well.
Yeah. So, but I'm doing okay, obviously. I'm fat as always. I've lost 15 pounds.
Right on. Ooh, what did I lose? I must have lost about 20.
Yeah, you look skinny. I'm going to tell you
Those
that.
man boobs almost gone.
Yeah, you look like a poor Ethiopian boy. You know.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Now you can't do your OnlyFans anymore.
Yeah. Tim is saying hello to you. Craig is saying hello. Kiko is saying hello to you, Ronald. Everybody.
What's up, ladies?
So,
I'm surprised Kiko ain't up on the panel.
he doesn't like me. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim is cool. I like him. We gonna hang out.
Yeah.
He don't drink, but you know, they ain't never stopped no show.
The big man on Craig Parrish from down under says, Ronald. So how are you, Justin? How are you finding things? Here's the Kiko man.
What's up, Kiko?
I gotta come up and say hi to Edith.
Oh, don't leave my pussy alone.
What are you doing with a sweatshirt on? You're in the Philippines.
That's my element, man. Normally I'd be down here in that road.
Man.
I ain't broke a sweat yet, and it's cooking.
Man.
Is that your Italian tracksuit?
No, this is some shit I won at the Olympics.
What they call that in Russia? Gopnik wear?
Say what?
They call it Gopnik wear, right?
Yeah, I'm golf today.
In Russia.
Only thing I'm missing is a JD Vance's eyeliner. I'll be set.
So how are you doing? How are you adjusting?
I'm doing great. I'm still adjusting from that bogus ass one day at the hospital, $1,500.
Damn.
Oh man, they saw you coming.
Yeah, they did something about you need to be admitted. I'm like, okay, if you think so. But then I'm telling this doctor, look, lady, I've got a shitload of potassium. I got all my meds for another 6 months. She wants to insist on giving me potassium in the arm. This shit burning, lady. Take it out, take it out. Then I'm like, she ain't even addressing the leg at all. I'm like, I gotta go. That's when I wasn't even in there full 24 hours.
Yeah.
1,500 US.
89,000 pesos, and they took
one
16,000 off.
Oh, oh,
And they saw you walking in the door.
yeah.
But like he's not one of
You
those.
gotta stop wearing your gold chains and stuff when you roll in there.
Say what, Kiko?
I said you got to stop wearing your gold chains when you move in there.
I went in there looking tattered and beaten.
When I was in the hospital for a month, it was $1 million.
Yeah, but that when she said, you have insurance? I said, no, I have VA. Oh, that pinged her interest.
Because you're a vet, you got money.
I had enough money to fly here, so they figured we're going to get the rest.
That's it.
Yep.
Hey, Ronald, Craig Jacobs says, Ronald, Kathy says hi. He said you look
What's up, Kat?
different.
Hey, see you in a minute, girl. I've been peeping your pictures and stuff like that there.
Ooh.
Eating all and all that good food they out there hiding. My man can't eat that food.
She says that you look different without your hat on.
No, it's a new thing around here.
You notice she didn't say you look good. She just said you look different.
Oh damn! Well, let me take my teeth out first.
Yeah, there you go. Then you'll be back to normal. Take the teeth out. Yeah, that's a Ronald we know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but they asked me, what happened to your lower teeth? I told them they're in the pawn shop.
Did you get a Philly cheesesteak before you left?
Say what, Jack?
Did you get a Philly cheesesteak before you left?
A fudge hootie?
Philly
Philly
cheesesteak.
No, that's perpetrating a fraud. I did get me a turkey sandwich down at the Barretto's Italian place down there. Just mayonnaise and turkey.
Before you left America, did you get a Philly cheesesteak before you left?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, what was your last supper? Don't tell me ramen noodles again.
No, my last supper was potato wedges and corn dog.
Mm.
But
I like ramen noodles, bitches.
Seattle's finest.
I had the Muslim meal on the flight, so there would be no shellfish in there. They'd be turning the plane around.
Well, you eating a corn dog, you don't know what you're eating.
Right.
Hey, that goes with everything else.
Tell him, Jack.
You know those pre-cooked
Whatever's left on
meatballs
the
you get?
floor.
Hey, same with them hamburgers at Mickey D's.
That's true.
Them little bastards would drop it and put it right on the bun. Oh, did anybody see that?
You know, it tastes better than Jollibee, though.
Say what?
It tastes better than Jollibee.
Well, hold on. Let me finish my OJ, and then I'm gonna run upstairs and get on the big dog, because I can barely hear anybody.
Well, let me tell you a story about Jollibee, my friends. We went to an Italian fair, a festival that's been around for 125 years. And look, I'm an American, born and bred. I'm a big fat white guy, born and bred. We go there, and what you do is a grape festival. They make wine, but they sell a biscotti dinner with chicken, $15, and they give you a shitload of it. I'm going to tell you, Jollibee's is better, and I don't really like Jollibee. So
You use like the hot dogs. Spaghettios with the hot dogs and.
I got to tell you,
I thought you
Jollibee-
were going to tell us they wouldn't let you in the all-you-can-eat.
Well, they've been there, done that. Well, they give you a styrofoam box and they just dump the shit in. And
But But it wasn't that good, huh? For being an Italian festival.
And it's a 125-year-old recipe. Seriously,
Wow.
I'm serious. It's famous around here. They get
Yeah, but
over
you don't
100,000 people.
you don't mean the sweet Jolly Bee spaghetti, do you?
Anything from Jolly Bees is better than this shit.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I told Lorelai, I said, man, I don't know what you're. This is not okay. This.
Huh.
And since she was starving, she ate it anyway.
So, Ronald, for all that money in the hospital, do they feed you a meal?
No, because she insisted on that old bogus ass dietary restrictions. They gave me a fish, had more sodium in it than the damn oatmeal.
Yes.
And the oatmeal didn't have anything in it.
With
Just
an IV
oatmeal.
of potassium.
Yeah. I'm like, lady, I got potassium at the house. So then she prescribed, what do you call it? Antibiotics and some topical cream for the leg. I'm like, okay, cool. It gets over here. I got all that shit in the house, in the boxes. I got the same prescription she gave me,
Yep.
a multitude of pills, and Will had 2 of the tubes for the cream. I'm like, I told him to take the other shit back.
I tell you what, you made her day.
Uh-huh.
She pocketed a lot of money.
Yeah, it did. Well, it really crushed her when I told her, look here, I'm not taking your advice. Let me sign the paperwork so I can get out of here.
Man,
And for that
that's
luxury,
a lot of
building
cheese.
up. Yeah, that's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm back at the lab. Hold on. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm back at the lab. Hold on.
Okay, you must be back. You got the echo going.
He's got the doubleness.
You like Gary.
So how's Gary doing? Did you talk to him, Kiko?
I messaged him, and he, on Facebook message, he sent me a short video of the window outside his apartment. I don't think he left the place yet. But I told him, man, he's 75. He needs to get out.
Yeah, or why else would you go there?
Well, to live in the dungeon like he did, back in Maryland for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's sad.
I
mean,
told
I
him,
met
man, get out. Just walk down the street. Meet people. That's the
Yeah.
best part of the place.
It is. I agree. Look, it's not that hard either. And
I mean, granted, it's hot, but that's just what you're going to deal with. You went there, so you knew that.
yeah, get used to it.
But he said, I think when he stayed in a hotel for 6 days once he arrived, and he didn't meet her till like the second or third day because her and her mother were out scouting an apartment.
Yeah.
This is my room.
There you
chilling.
go. Let me see. You got an AC unit on the wall anywhere in there?
Oh, hell yeah, with a fan.
Oh, okay. Just a
I
fan.
use the fan mostly because I
Yeah,
really
look
need
at
it.
you. And long sleeve, long pants.
Well, you look like you're in Seattle.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Tim says he's back. Tim is back in the house.
Roger that. Welcome back, Tim.
I guess if I was there, I'd only have one pair of long pants, and it would be to go to immigration. That was
Right.
it.
Yeah. That's all I ever took was one pair.
Super
very
thin
thin.
pants too.
Yeah. Very thin
But
dress.
Kiko, you know my creed. I mean,
I know.
I'm a tailor. What look like
Wait, you still got your Mike Tyson warm up jacket though somewhere or your robe?
That bad boy, I got 2 of them.
Oh, okay, good.
I didn't put it on.
You got to keep your own drip, like you always had.
Yeah, for sure. You should. The neighbors be tripping. Damn, you sitting out here with the hood on.
Mhm.
Well, but now look, you're a good
Like,
company.
you sure you ain't Filipino?
Hey, I probably am, man. This heat don't bother me.
Because that's
The
what I
aircon
was
ain't on now.
Man, when we were in the mall the last time, I saw people wearing sweaters and hoodies, and I'm like, I'm over here in the mall, and I'm sweating like a fat pig dying of heat stroke.
Right.
And then I hold on, like, well, they think it's fashionable. Like, yeah, but they're
Mhm.
sweating like pigs in there.
Right?
Except for the fact that pigs don't sweat. Jim says, I dress to be comfortable. Me too.
Yeah, but but I want to be. Yeah, I wear some comfortable, lightweight stuff, but this mostly long sleeve and long pants. And I'm a short man around the house. I mean, don't nobody want to see these legs.
Well, that's what your pesos are for.
You know, right?
Hmm.
Keep the lights off.
Only thing. Candlelit.
So how's Will's little one doing?
Oh, little man, he just turned 7 months today.
Wow, congratulations.
Crawling all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. Real little badass. Huh? We all up in there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Check
Yeah.
that out.
Little badass. Good
Wow.
baby.
Got Will all dressed up for the picture, and you?
You got Will wrapped
Yeah,
around
we-
his finger.
Was that a Barong Tagalog you're wearing there? A shirt?
No, it's just a regular white shirt and some
Regular
linen
white
pants.
shirt.
Yep. And my kanga couldn't have to wear it in the church. I had to break it off.
Big Tim says, if I know I'm going to be in the AC all day long, I'm going to dress for the cold. I don't care if I
Yeah,
was
you're gonna get sick.
all day or not, man. I was barely wearing any clothes in the Philippines. Like,
Right?
Oh,
Well, I talked
oh.
to Gary. I talked to
Oh
Tony,
Lord, David, glad we weren't there to see that.
and I talked to Michael.
yeah. So you talked to Gary, Tony, and Michael. You had the trifecta.
Yeah. Gary cracked me up when
What did he do?
he was only in country 6 days, but he insisted on extending his visa right then and there.
Yeah. He was worried about he didn't do it at the airport when he first arrived.
That sounds
Yeah.
like Gary.
He
Well,
said
he
he
didn't
didn't
do that
have the
e-travel.
time. I said, wait a minute. All right.
Yeah, he didn't do the e-travel before he left, but they fixed it when he got there. But I guess he adjusted. He chilling, but he said they gonna get an AC unit, didn't he?
I don't know. But when he messaged me, he didn't have one. And he said no screens on the windows.
Oh, damn.
And Pico said he's paying 19,000 pesos a
No,
month?
13,000.
13,000.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, she picked it out. He said her and her mother picked it out for them.
Oh, they've already
Right.
moved in and set up
And
shop.
that's, hey, Jack, that is unfurnished.
Ooh,
yeah.
Lick of furniture.
The Daddy Warbucks and the top of some money to furnish the whole damn thing.
Big Henry says he dresses the same year round. I'm just glad you wear clothes, Henry. That's all.
All year round.
It's rare that I wear freaking shorts.
Ronald, you saw Dirty Sarge when he was over there. He wears his jeans because he's used to it. He lives in Florida, so I mean he dresses like that all the time. So
Yeah, he had a long sleeve shirt, but it was rolled up.
yeah, but he had long blue jeans on too. So
Yeah, long pants. He ain't cutting no shorts.
they probably don't want to see them chicken legs he got anyway. So.
Yeah, mine neither. I know.
Tim says he wears a long sleeve shirt even when he goes to the VA clinic in Manila. Well, I think that's okay. I think dressing a little bit better when you go to official things is good.
No, it's probably because it's so air conditioned there that he needs a long
Yeah.
sleeve shirt.
Oh, it's probably cool. I got an appointment on the 25th of next month. My initial new patient check-in, whatever.
There you go.
So that's good.
So how's Dice doing?
Dice doing Dice. He's same old. We was down at the pub yesterday. We had stopped down. My driver came by and said, "What we gonna do today?" I'm like, "We'll just drive down Walking Street and just drive around until something hit me." I said, "We'll just stop in Phillies." We sat there, had a Coke, and then we went on to the pub where I met Tim, and we sat there. And an hour and a half later, the rain was finished. So we finished 2 beers and we got the hell up out of there.
Huh.
Yep. I knew we was gonna get caught in it, but that was the only reason why I went at that time because I knew we were gonna be stuck somewhere. I ain't had nowhere else to go. You know, nothing else to do. Plus, I told Tim this room is a wreck. Look at this place. I got shit everywhere. Hold on. I got shit down here, coffee cans and all this other shit, suitcases, my damn metal detector back there. My
What's that? Is that from your Balik Bayan boxes?
yeah, I'm putting all this shit back in the box. That's one box there I got to put back in. There's the robe, Kiko.
There's the famous blue robe.
Yeah, I got both of my saxophones. I'm treating them like shit. There's one on the floor and the other one's sticking out of the box. So I'm like, oh, let me clean this place up.
That's just what you do. It's good to have those for when the neighbors crank up the karaoke too loud. You can blast that saxophone back at them. Right?
Just go downstairs and find you a cute girl to come up and help you clean and sort, man.
Yeah, I don't need no maid.
Craig said he's down in Mississippi. We haven't had the heater on in his house in Mississippi for 45 years. Wow.
Of course not down there. I was down in Mississippi back in '84. I was in Meridian.
Crazy weather with the rain. We've had a really mild summer, guys. I mean, we've been really happy with the summer.
Ronald, what was it? What did the Navy have in Meridian? Was that a school?
Yeah, we had that was our 8th school down there for ship servicemen and something else. I think it's stormtroopers.
That's right.
Yeah.
I worked with some guys that were in electronics. They went up somewhere north of Memphis for their electronics school. I forget the name of the place.
All right.
I think Ronald's been working on it, Tim. I think he's working on it. He just hasn't got very far.
Yeah, man. You see the mess here. I mean, cheese and crackers.
I like cheese and crackers, by the way.
I know, but I had to go set up the whole. I mean, I got the basic shit done. Got me some pillows and some sheets, and I got all this. The net. It looks just like my desk when I was at home. Everything right where I can see it.
For sleeping, no noise pollution at night, or what?
Hell no. I'll get occasional cat fight out there on the roof and shit.
That's it. Huh?
That's it. Some
You're
dogs be
fortunate.
barking, but that shit don't bother me.
No loud karaoke going on and stuff?
Oh no, we in one of these ritzy ass subdivisions.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're in a gated community.
Yeah. Ain't no rooster.
Moving on up. Well, you are Jefferson.
Moving on.
Yeah, hey, I'm trying to find Weezy.
Make sure she's better looking than whatever her name was.
Oh yeah, that other one. I don't even know her name anymore. Estelle Getty, some shit like that.
Yeah, sounds right.
Tim says, as long as it's good cheddar cheese. Yeah, I agree. You can't find good cheddar cheese in the Philippines.
Good luck.
No, I got them jars of that bullshit. You know that queso. I go to the Korean store.
That round ball that comes in a square box that's like a red ball, that's good cheese. So when you see that, you can eat that. That's doable. That's something that's edible.
Yeah, but it's like Cheese Whiz, but it's that queso with the Mexican seasoning spices in it.
Well,
that shit on everything.
When we got there, you know, we had people set us up with food because we were going to be quarantined for 2 or 3 weeks. And I had them bring peanut butter and cheese. Well, I didn't get either. I got a peanut butter-like substance, and I got a cheese-like substance.
Like substance.
And then you got some ailment-like substance.
Yeah, I got some other shit that wasn't edible either. But the dogs liked it, you know. So the dogs were happy.
Oh, hell.
But Jack is thinking, hell, I'll take it.
Yep.
I know what Jack's thinking.
Al Michaelson telling I don't go at this moment.
Well, you know, according to Dirty Sarge, you can't fly with peanut butter in your car. I mean, in your luggage.
Why?
You can't.
It's considered a liquid.
The what?
Peanut butter is considered a liquid.
I don't know about
If you
that.
freeze it, you could bring it.
Hey, if they can smuggle stinky fish out, we can get us some peanut butter going the
Right.
other direction.
I'm screaming.
Damn right, Kiko. You're damn right,
You should
Kiko.
have seen that cute little girl down at TSA in Seattle when she looked through my bag and saw all that meds in there. She said, you ain't taking none of my shit. You bet. She was cute too. I looked back at her like this in the wheelchair. She looked at me. She put it on the scanner. Put that shit right back in the bag. You ain't taking none of my. It was just my itch cream.
Yeah, Tim says he goes to the S&R to get cheese. We went to Landry's or Laundry's. Remember? I can't remember the name of that. Landry's? Something like that in Cebu City. And they had no cheese. You need a farm. You got to get a farm, man, Ronald, and get you a farm of caribous. You can start your own mozzarella company.
Start your own
Mozzarella.
caribou cheese factory.
That's it.
That's how I'm gonna name all my girls Caribou.
Oh, God. You don't say it to the
Upside the
pig.
face.
Craig says
Yeah,
Landers. Landers, yeah. It didn't stop me from making Canadian maple syrup back with me. Well, that's what I mean. Maybe it's because you were leaving Canada, not getting into Canada. I don't know. I've never heard of the peanut butter thing. 'Cause we
Tim,
brought
I don't know. Yeah, Tim said he got some of that Canadian maple. I was like, oh.
You just
But that's
think
going
you-
into the Philippines. They may have totally different rules about into the Philippines versus
Hey,
like
no,
into
David.
the U.S.
You just take some good North American chocolate bars with you to bribe everybody along the way.
Like the
Right.
GIs did back in the day.
Yeah.
I didn't bring it. Well, I did bring chocolate, but that was pasilubong for the ladies. Don't know, Ferrero Rocher. I bought about 5 boxes of those, Jimmy's. But what I brought for myself was a 5-pound bag of Jolly Ranchers.
S&R card.
S&R Bacola.
This is
He doesn't have any money to go there.
temporary card, but it's a membership card. But I've never been there because reasons.
Never been to S&R, but they tell me it's
They don't take utang there, huh?
Oh nope,
No.
no, wala utang.
Wala utang.
Now, I don't know. It's probably expensive at S&R to get that good cheese.
I paid 700 pesos for the membership.
Damn.
Well, the place was even built.
Is that
I did.
lifetime or is that yearly?
23 is when I bought it.
well, now I'm going to have to
Is it
say,
life-
Craig,
Is
I've
that a
learned something
one-time
new.
fee?
Yeah.
Lifetime.
I don't know if it's by year. I don't know how they do it. But I've never stepped foot. I've never seen the building. I've seen it on Facebook, but that's about it. I know it's open.
Craig Jacob, I had no clue that's where mozzarella comes from. I had no clue.
But
Where'd it come from?
Tim, I know the cheese is expensive over there at S&R. I was planning on getting my cheese from Burritos, that Italian coffee house and restaurant. They got it in there too. All that authentic, it's like, imported.
Stuff is
I
made
know
with
about-
milk because that's what cheese is supposed to be, is made with milk.
Yeah. What do
And
you
you
say?
can't bring most food products in your carry bag. No, you got to put them in your check luggage, Tim. That's what we've always done. And we haven't had, the only problem we ever had was somebody stole a few things out of our luggage through customs here in America. The other thing we had them do was cut open shit and sprinkle it in our bag, our suitcase. But they actually stole some items out of it. And why I say they stole it was because they removed an item and said this item has been taken by the government,
Confiscated.
Yeah, but there's other items that were just plain ass missing. I know they stole the damn shit, bastards. Steal my stuff.
Well, I came over with that electric bike, right?
Yeah.
And we get to the checkout. I got Clea, Dan, and Mike with me. They standing there like this. The lady over there trying to measure the whole bag when nothing but the wheels is in it. I'm like, look, you can't measure the whole bag. They said, oh, that's going to be about 200. Mike went, what? Hold up. They start taking shit out, putting it here, putting it there. Then went, okay, just go take it over there to the oversized elevator. Cool.
Yeah.
And that was all she wrote. Then they asked me was it an electric bike or nothing. Because you know they worry about that lithium battery.
Yeah.
I had that bad boy in my carry-on.
Whatever happened to your car?
My who?
Your car.
I gave it back to the bank.
Repo.
The lady says, well, you know, we when we sell it, there's going to be a difference in the balance. I said, this is my ninth repo. You ain't telling me nothing new.
Say good luck finding me.
No. Nope. Didn't even pay it the last month. I'm like, what for? I let the boys use it for a couple of days and they turned it in. Keys and all.
Make that last payment for old time's sake.
Yeah, they went and took a spin.
Just take the keys in. Say, here, we're saving you the tow truck fee.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because all they had to do was light up the GPS and find it. That's where I was going to leave it on the street. By the time they got it, everything would be missing. Catalytic converter tires.
You just leave it at the airport.
No, Mike and them had to come back. Ain't no way we was gonna get that in Mike's Camaro. Nah. So we had to use the old Honda.
There's like no trunk on the Camaro.
Nah, I don't miss that car.
You don't
Yeah,
need
forever. No, I don't need it here either. I got my electric bike downstairs, ready to roll. I just go around the neighborhood. I ain't trusting these drivers.
At least you're
Are
getting
you
out.
gonna buy a big ass truck for like $3 million next month?
Oh,
You
who?
know, Anthony.
Yeah, like Anthony, like Tony.
Oh,
Yeah, I
heck, Tony thinking
don't know.
about getting rid of that.
He's got 200 miles on that thing yet.
He
After
doesn't even
months
need
and
it.
months.
Just to show
I
off.
ain't buying no big vehicle. Mm-mm. If it is, it's gonna be an SUV, small one, automatic.
Well, I'm
I
glad
don't
you're
need no
getting
car.
out and about, unlike Gary, who's staying in his room.
On the floor.
That's what he did in Maryland.
Oh shit! Is he gonna be like, I don't need a bed. I don't need to buy a bed. I trained for years, sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait till he gets some of them geckos running across his lip. He want to sleep in a bit.
Yep.
I told him he don't kill the geckos because they eat all the insects.
Nah, don't kill him. Just let him run all over your 6'3" frame and let him be.
Get all tangled up in your goatee.
Well,
Right?
They're all living in there.
and maybe he hasn't figured out that when he invites a young lady over and he's a foreigner, they're going to expect the bed because they can go back in the Providence and sleep on the damn ground. So if you're going to sleep with a foreigner,
Mhm.
you don't want a bed.
Mhm.
Well, he said she picked the place out, so she knew what it had and didn't have. And
Yeah,
I
it was
guess they
empty.
picked out the furniture too. So
Yeah, it was buck empty.
yeah.
How old is she?
Who?
I don't know, Jack. We don't ask questions. Gary doesn't divulge stuff like that.
No, he don't
It's
give out the
probably
juice.
safe to say
Fresh out of high
a
school.
great grandfather or something.
40.
But he also has her mama, right? So he has the mama and the daughter.
Well, I don't
Yeah, that's
know
when
that.
she on her period. Then she can come.
So maybe he's smarter than all of us. He's got the mama and the daughter.
Yeah, when he ain't
I
got
don't
to worry about no wet weekends.
I hope that I hope that hasn't killed him by now. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he
Haven't
say
heard-
he adjusting. He living large.
I haven't seen those giant spiders here in a long time. I hate those things.
What?
Yeah. Big ass
Those big
spiders.
ass spiders, how big as your hand, come off the wall and shit.
Spider?
Yeah, they're big as hell.
Craig,
Big as your hand. They're big ass huntsman spiders.
Craig, tell them about the ones down under. They're like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ones down under, but yeah, they're the Filipino ones. And then the rats. The rats. The rats. The rats.
I got
Kiko, I
five.
saw one spider on the wall. It looked like a mural.
Yeah.
I'm
Looks
like,
like someone painted that thing on there. Yeah.
yeah. These little mother here, and you know, Will hates spiders. So anytime he see one, it's a goner.
Well,
DOA.
there's no wonder he doesn't ever leave the room. He doesn't want to be eaten by spiders and rats and geckos and you
He
know.
looks at you and says, "Get me a beer, and I won't mess with you."
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, those damn little centipede type things creep me out the most.
I see them all day long walking across the driveway. The little
Ah.
centipedes.
That was man.
Oh,
If I had a leaf
I got some new friends too, Jack.
Uh-oh.
We got these black and white butterflies that come around every morning. I stick my hand out, it just lands right there. Because you see all this black.
And they drop a deuce on you.
That's it.
Nah, they don't do this. They just fly off.
You left to go get milk before I found you.
I'm like the king bee. The king
Craig
butterfly.
from Down Under says the big ones don't hurt you, but the tiny ones will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them, but they are massive.
Oh, that's funny. Craig Jacobs says, I saw a rat running across a power line once, and with a cat chasing them, and I'll be damned if there wasn't a snake chasing them both. That's when you need to leave.
That reminds me of a Red Fox joke. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
You remember it?
I think so.
All right. Lay it on us.
There was 3 dogs running hard in the rain. First dog chasing the second dog chasing the third dog. Third dog said, "What are we running for? It's a bitch." You got it's Red Fox. You got to think it through. I can't give it the punchline. It wouldn't be a joke then. It'd just be a statement.
Tim agrees with me. He says, I don't like those tiny black centipedes either. See? I'm not the only one in the world.
Your foot is big enough to crush at least 40 of them at once.
Yeah, but they're disgusting.
Well,
They
just
look
don't
like
look at it. Just go.
armadillos.
I don't mind any of them as long as I don't have to eat them from the current area.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Don't talk about my dinner.
Right now, Jack would be happy to have him as his dinner.
Yeah, give me
in the microwave.
give me some of that centipede dobo and a couple of arachnophobia dobo.
Did you see them dudes that eat that larvae and man.
Them Japanese, hey, Vietnamese, they eat everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, if I had to, I eat it.
Scorpions too. I've seen them sell scorpions.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to, but if you don't have to.
You remember Fear Factor, right? When they was eating the horse penises and shit? Yeah.
What's that called? Soup number 5? 9.
Ooh.
What is that, Jack?
Cow balls, cow dick and balls.
Now, what was soup was that? Wasn't there a soup?
Soup number 5.
Yeah.
The
Soup number 5.
the only soup with a number.
It had all the organs.
That's the fuck with soup number 5.
It was slimy. It was disgusting. I couldn't even eat it.
Hey, thinking of something slimy, guess what I have to do? I have to go and watch Vice Gandhi.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about colonoscopy.
Vice Ganda.
On September the 29th in Durant, Oklahoma.
You get to go
You gotta watch them.
see a
David.
lady boy.
That's pronounced Durant.
Durant.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I lived in
Durant.
Oklahoma.
not
Yeah, I lived in
Durant.
Oklahoma. Durant.
Oh,
I kick on our
Durant.
human Rolodex.
Yep.
Jacob says, Kathy wants to try those damn coconut worms. What the hell? Keep the
Oh,
discussion.
hey, my wife said that they loved, as kids, they loved the mangrove worms.
What the fuck?
That as kids, they would fight over them.
Why?
Come out of the bark of the coconut tree. You dig them out.
Why?
Big slime. I don't know. She said they were delicious. So.
Big Tim says he's off to the gym. He's waiting on his driver.
That's what he told me. He goes to the gym every day.
Tim says Vice Gandhi or whatever her name is. Is it a he or a she? Does anybody really know? It's really
Who's
funny.
that? Is that a YouTube channel or what?
No,
First I heard it.
what's the name of the show, Jack? Star or
Or is it a
something?
TV show?
Showtime.
Showtime in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. I never heard of it.
So she's a he or he is a she. I don't know.
It's a man.
The man? Okay.
Yeah, he's
And
a
they
gay
do
guy.
like a variety show. They sing, dance, and tell jokes, I guess. And she
Sounds
is
like it
quite
was-
funny.
With the blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
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 But she's doing an
I
American.
have to ask my wife about that one. Has that been
Yeah.
on for
Yeah,
years?
she's one of the big Filipino idols.
Yeah, she's doing an American tour. And apparently she's going to be in Durant, Oklahoma, at the
Damn.
casino, at the Choctaw Casino. The tickets are free. So we already have our tickets.
Okay, how far is that from you? How far of a drive is that?
4 hours.
Wow.
Whew.
You what a good husband I am.
Because is that in? There's a town called Choctaw, Oklahoma. Is it?
No, it's Durant at the Choctaw Casino in Durant, Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah. Because the Choctaw is the tribe of Native Americans,
That's correct.
so it covers a great area.
See you later, Henry.
Henry, take care, my friend.
Let's see how.
Bye, Henry.
Appreciate you as always.
All right, I'm gonna go get my beauty rest now. I don't think
Okay,
it'll
All
we're-
right,
help.
Kiko.
So we're going to go see her, I guess, or he
Yeah,
here.
if you hear from Michael, tell him I said hello. But I haven't watched for his live streams for ages. 'Cause
He hasn't
I
been
got to the
doing it.
point where I couldn't understand him anymore. So
It's
I
not
think
a
you're the
live
only
stream,
one.
Kiko.
I think
It's
you're the
alive.
only one that can understand Tony, so I think you're better than most of us.
yeah, that's
Oh, I had to get on Tony too. I'm like,
He's
Tony,
got one.
why you got a
What is-
forum? You don't want
what is
nobody
it?
talk.
This is Friday morning for you. So Friday night, your time,
Yeah.
he's going to have one at 7,
All right.
something like that, 7 or 8 your time.
Yeah,
If
Friday
I'm not
morning,
out at the club,
he's got him in the club. Yeah, I'm Walking Street. Well, that makes sense.
well, I plan on going out to that casino, Casino Filipino, or Casino Philippine.
Okay,
Yeah, Cap-
fellas, I'm gone. All right, David,
All
see
right,
you.
Kiko, appreciate you.
See you.
Later, Kiko.
Hey, Craig,
Kiko.
yeah, I guess she's doing a whole big tour in the U.S. I don't know how many stops,
It's gonna sell out.
but she's going to Indian
Right.
casinos a lot. So I know down in Mississippi there are some. So maybe she's going to come there. But the tickets are free because they want you to spend your booze and money and hotels at the concert. No,
She's coming to Seattle.
I don't know. She was out in California. I know that.
You
She had
got
bunch of
a
concerts.
schedule.
No, I don't have the full schedule.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll
You
find
gonna,
it.
you gonna go back for that?
Huh?
Ronnie, you didn't go back there for that?
Yeah.
Go where?
If he comes to go visit Seattle.
Hell no, she live here. I'll wait till her get bring her ass home.
Craig is saying bye to Kiko and Henry. So I don't. That's what we're doing, and I don't know how many people are going in our car. Lorelai, they're all excited. The phones are buzzing. The texts are going today, and I'm like,
Oh, the Filipino network is working overtime.
overtime. And the cheapest hotel room is $260 before tax.
Ugh.
So I told Lorelai, I said, we're going to drive the 4 hours, spend 2 hours, 3 hours there, turn around, get in the car, and drive another 4 hours back.
Woo. I know it's gonna sell out because any Filipino that ever come they all sell out.
They do. So we already have tickets. And good news, the ticket was free.
Right?
So, but James says
Hey,
hello to you.
James, how you doing down there in Cali?
So, but I told her, I said, now look, if they all want to pitch in and get a nice vehicle and ride together, I will drive for a small fee.
There you.
$1 a mile each.
There you go. I used to beat up on the native casinos in Arizona until they all got my Tabasco products.
Is Craig saying Tabasco or tobacco?
Tabasco. Hot sauce.
What? Yes.
Nope, he means tobacco. You're right,
What to
Robert.
say? Yeah, but we get ours from the smoke shop. When I was back in Bremerton, I go to the Q. It's a Suquamish piece of land. They put a fucking smoke shop on it. So we go to the Q.
Nice.
And all those casinos we have in Washington State, I'm pretty sure that girl gonna go up there. I don't know. I might have to look at her schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think what they're doing in the U.S., because we've been tracking this for a couple of weeks, is they're testing the waters to see where she's going to sell and move around like that.
If she's a Filipino idol,
Yes,
she
who's
goes
in
to
the
San Diego. What's up, Rachel?
I need a big fee. I got a big fee. Everybody saying hello to the Viking of Norway.
Krishna, I was watching the live stream of y'all on y'all Fortnite. I just rolled over and went to sleep listening to it. I was in the background, you know, lyrical.
I'm Googling it. I want to see if they got her schedule out.
You find
Coming
it?
to the U.S. in September. Upcoming shows. Let's see. She's going to be in
San Diego.
where the hell is she going to be? Palo Alto Casino, Saban Theater, at the Pinoy Pride Festival, wherever that is,
Right?
Choctaw, which I just talked about, and that's it right now.
Damn.
But I think what they're doing is trying to explore, if you know what I mean, and seeing if there's an audience for her or him. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's a boy.
Vikings,
Well,
if you
let's see.
drive for a fee, I will drive for a fee. I'll do
Krishna said he
anything.
want a big fee.
Oh, yeah.
Not a problem.
He needs the watch hours, Ronald, so he appreciates you. She,
Hey, every time I see it, yeah, she.
Big James is telling you, Ronald, nothing going on in Cali.
Right on. But
So
we know she a lady boy, but
The girls are all excited, though, man, all day long. Woo!
oh hell yeah.
Almost late to work.
Hell yeah. Any Filipino that comes, they gonna take over the show.
Yeah, Craig says they have a good sized group down in Mississippi. Yeah. And they have a fairly decent one in Alabama, too, and a really nice one in Florida.
And a really huge one in San Diego.
Gigantic. And they have a decent one in San Francisco where James is. He's taken me to a few places.
They're huge, and they all up and down Cali.
Huge.
They got a
James,
gang of them down there.
A Filipina I talked to that works at a supermarket told me that her friend retired back home in the Philippines. The government won't let him own a car. I'm assuming she doesn't know why. Well, maybe she can't drive. I don't know, James. Why the government would say you can't buy a car. I could see where they say you don't qualify to have a license or something.
If she got her U.S. citizenship, she'd have to get one of her Filipino relatives to co-sign to be the head name on the car.
So a foreigner, I thought a foreigner could buy a car there.
You'd have to have somebody Filipino.
Because I know a foreigner can't buy the land, but I thought personal property like a car, you
You can still buy a car.
yeah, you just got to pay cash, and you may be able to get a
Yeah.
loan.
Yeah, well, ain't no credit checks here.
You just can't own property. You can own a house. You can't own
Yeah.
property.
She told me that her friend is over 40 and healthy, but her friend has to put the car in some. That's weird.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, James, I don't know. I haven't heard that one before. When we were in the Philippines, I know when I was looking at purchasing a car, they had no problem with me buying one. None at all.
It could be another reason. She could have been born in the U.S.
That could have been something, or there isn't, or maybe the laws have changed, or maybe her barangay has a rule,
Ain't no telling.
Maybe. I don't know.
You have to have a place to park it inside your property to buy a car. You have to prove they have a spot inside your property because they don't want the shit parking out the street.
Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Well, fellas,
Supposedly, but people just park on the street anyways because they don't care. Just the police don't care. It's regular to see police.
well, boys, in the words of Tim, clean your room.
That's it. Well, we're approaching
Don't
the
forget
June
to-
anyway.
I ain't in no rush to get out the house today, so I'll plus I got some ironing to do and all this other craziness.
Yeah,
So,
Craig.
boys, it's good seeing you. Keep up, keep track. We'll be back in touch.
All right, buddy. We appreciate you. Take care. If you need anything, let us know.
Hey, Craig, Tim, James, Craig, double Craig. Oh, and happy birthday, Craig.
Oh, yeah. Craig, happy birthday. Rules are different in the Philippines, place to place, person to person. I agree. I agree with that. You never know what the rule is. It's kind of like Ronald got charged $1,500 for a doctor's visit because he's a white guy. So he's
Hey,
a
they
white
did it to one of the. David, they did it to one of the Filipino commanders. His
Wow,
wife
that's
was in the hospital. She was like $200K. He said, "This is outrageous." They ain't just getting me; they're getting a bunch of them.
Yeah.
All right, ladies.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right.
As we say in the army, keep your panties dry.
Filipino store club revisited the Philippines last year. All right, James. See you, Ronald from the Viking. Craig says goodbye. So that's exciting, man. But well, we've had a bunch of videos come out. We got a bunch more coming out every Thursday before the live stream. Is the goal. Our goal is to become the #2 YouTuber in the world behind Jack. So that's my goal.
And Tony and Michael.
As they say in the Louisiana Bayou. Yep, parish to parish, right? Place to place. So, but all right, my friends, we've been here about 10 hours. I'm sorry, 2 hours. We are going to be watch out for our pop-up live streams. We're still going to be doing some of those. So you never know where you're going to find us at or what we're doing. If we go down and see the Vice Grande person, I'm sure we'll do a lot of videos about that. But we got a lot of really good stuff coming up. We appreciate everybody support everybody.
Everybody.
So, See you, Craig. Appreciate you. Take care down under. James, stay in touch. Viking, short lived, but it's good to have you here, my friend. We will see everybody next week.
See ya.